Guys, welcome back to I don't know what to call this, but this is an important video going out to everyone who enjoys the internet, because as of now, you might know it, you might not know it, but we could be losing net neutrality. If you don't know what net neutrality is, it's basically an unwritten law of internet which says we have the right to basically search up whatever we want, look up whatever we want. It's the freedom of the internet. Basically, we don't have to pay to search or look at something we want to look at. And right now, the ISPs, or Internet Service Provider, is trying to get rid of that. And without your guys' help, we could lose the internet. And this is a big deal, because basically you could be losing YouTube. Basically, people need net neutrality. Everywhere you turn, major media are reporting on net neutrality as a battle of the CEOs featuring Comcast versus Netflix and other big names. It's a false narrative, and we will be letting the world know that any discussion of internet freedom should be defined by the communities impacting most people of color, small business owners, artists, organizations, college students, immigrants, formerly accredited people, low-income people, rural communities. These are the faces of net neutrality, and they need your help. Basically, I'm getting this all from Free Press. It's basically there. In December 14th, if we do not get enough votes to save net neutrality, the ISP, or the ISPs, could basically be controlling what you look up on the internet, and basically have, all your control. Basically, they're taking your freedom of the internet away from you. And I don't like that. Most people probably don't like that. But it's something we need to protect. If net neutrality goes, basically the internet goes with it. So basically, you own a YouTube channel and you get paid for it, you're basically done. Because I don't think people want to pay to watch YouTube. You'll be paying internet and then paying for YouTube. Guys, if you look up net neutrality on YouTube or on Google or anywhere, it will basically show you everything that's going on right now. And it's a big deal. Every day, people depend on open internet for education, employment, health care, civil power, and so much more. In spite of industrialization barriers like racism, homophobia, gender discrimination, and poverty. That's why dismantling net neutrality is a major part of Trump's authoritarian agenda. Now is the time to resist. Share your internet story and let the FCC know that the net neutrality is about people. Sorry if I get this wrong. Tell Ajit, A-G-I-T, P-A-I, Trump and their corporate friends to get their hands off your internet freedom. Guys, I don't want to lose the net neutrality, and I don't think any of you guys want to either. This next thing comes from SaveTheInternet.com. What is net neutrality? Basically, Net neutrality is the internet's guiding principle to preserve our right to communicate freely online. Net neutrality means an internet that enables and protects free speech. It means the ISPs should provide us with open networks and shouldn't block or discriminate against any, and I mean any, applications or content that ride over those networks. Just as your phone company shouldn't decide who you call and what you say on that call. Your ISP shouldn't interface with the content you view or post online. Guys, without net neutrality, cable and phone companies could carve the internet into fast and slow lanes. An ISP could slow down the I don't know what that is. Computers. I don't know. Content or block political options. Where was I? Yeah, that could afford to pay for parental treatment. Regulating everyone else to a slower tier of service. This would destroy the open internet. Guys, this is a big deal right now. Alright, this next thing comes from technologyreview.com. What happens if net neutrality goes away? We'll likely see new business models and video stream products from the big ISPs if Trump removes net neutrality rules, and startup content providers could struggle to compete. So guys, this is a big thing. And this has been going on for a long time. We got the net neutrality rule back in 2016, and they still want it away. What else is there? Okay, so, where is it? The days are numbered for the net neutrality rules interact by the U.S. Federal Commissions or Communication Commission under Barack Obama. At least if you take President Trump's newly appointed FCC chairman Ajit Pal's word for it. So what happens after they are gone? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Pai, an FCC commissioner, which commissioner since 2012, was a harsh critic of the agency open internet order, which it passed in 2015 via a 3-to-2 party line vote. It bans internet service providers from blocking and throttling legal content. It also prohibits them from engaging in business agreements in which companies pay ISPs a premium to have their prioritized and give the FCC the authority to police other practices it deems unfair or harmful to consumers on a case-by-case basis. It's not that Pai disagrees with the general concept of net neutrality, which is broadly a BIMSTER issue. What Pai and other opponents of the internet or open internet say they are most upset about it is that it changed how the FCC classifies broadband from an information service to basically a telecommunication service that gave it the authority to impose strict utility-style regulating on ISPs. So guys, this is a big thing. Like I said, it's a big thing. But everyone's very upset. And like I said, with people with YouTube channels, basically, if this net neutrality gets taken away from us, all you people who get paid on YouTube, these big YouTubers who are doing it for a living, they're going to be out of a job unless you guys pay for YouTube. And I'm pretty sure your parents are not going to pay, or if you already are parents, or if you're an adult who can pay for their internet, are going to pay more money just to watch YouTube. And then if you want to watch YouTube in streaming and Twitch, you have to pay so much, which basically makes everyone upset because you're paying more money, and the world's already tough enough. Throughout, President Trump has said very little about his views on net neutrality. His nomination up high suggests that he is on board with eliminating the regulations. In the meantime, his FCC could simply choose not to enforce the rules. To get a sense of how things will be different, look no further than AT&T's new product called DirecTV Now, which lets users stream content from DirecTV, which AT&T owns, over the wireless network without it counting against, well, where was I? Oh my gosh. Counting against the monthly data cap. The general practice of letting wireless users stream video for free is known in the industry as zero rating under the Open Internet Order. The FCC has the authority to police zero-rated services. Zero-rated services on a case-by-case basis. Late last year, the agency expressed serious concerns that AT&T was unfairly favoring its own concept. Play's FCC, on the other hand, will likely encourage such products. And guys, there's a whole bunch more on technologyreview.com. I would suggest you guys read about this, because this is very important in life. I'm pretty sure no one wants this. And if you do, you're basically insane if you want that. That's basically insane. And guys, I just heard of this today. Well, I've been seeing it for a while. And this could basically kill the internet. It could kill Google, Chrome, YouTube, basically all these big websites. And especially YouTube. Because you know what? Like I said, YouTubers who stream and do content for a living, they'll be out of a job if no one pays to get YouTube. Basically, FCC or ISPS, they're basically ruining people's lives. If we keep letting this happen, this could basically be the last of YouTube as we know it. So, that's what I want to do. It's a big deal, guys. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But I don't know. We can't really do anything about it, but what we can do, we can at least stop them. by going to certain websites. Basically, if you go to www.battleforthenet.com, you can basically talk to the Congress. The FCC just announced its plan to slash the net neutrality rules, allowing ISPs like Verizon to block apps, slow websites, and charge feeds to control what you see and do online. They vote December 14th, but if Congress gets enough calls, they can stop it. Or can stop the FCC. So far, who's driving the most calls? Total calls, 266,810 calls total. This week, 61,939 calls, and today 32,329 calls. Basically, if you go to that website, it will bring up a whole bunch of more websites for the top sites, like www.battleforthenet.com, boeing.net, widget.battleforthenet.com/demos, pish.net, www.bittorrent.com, forum.pish.net/forum. Basically, there are tons more on here. There's about 50. What is net neutrality? Why does it matter? Net neutrality is the principle of internet providers, like I said. Like Comcast and Verizon should not control what we see and do online. In 2015, startups, Internet Freedom Group, and 3.7 million communicators won strong net neutrality rules for the U.S. Federal Communications Commission, or the FCC. The rules prohibit internet providers from blocking, throttling, and paying prioritization fast lanes for sites that pay and slow lanes for everyone else. We are Team Internet. We support net neutrality, freedom of speech. Guys, basically, if you can get calls into the Congress, we can stop the ISPs from taking over the internet and throttling us and blocking stuff that we like. YouTube, they could block certain things. Like, they could block apps, they could block websites. Educational. It's everything. Basically, nearly everyone who understands and depends on the internet supports net neutrality. Whether they're startup founders, activists, gamers, politicians, investors, comedians, YouTube stars, and typical internet users who just want their internet to work as advertised, regardless of their political party. But don't take our word for it. Ask around and watch some of these videos. And there are a ton of videos down here. Comedians, Vimeo, singer, actor, YouTube star, European places, senators, FCC commissioner, more comedians, law professors, basically NSFW. Basically everyone is talking about it. We cannot let ISPs take over the internet. Guys, this was a very serious conversation, and I'm sorry I just had to talk all the time, and I didn't really play the game. But, guys, I just wanted you guys to listen. I wanted everyone to listen to this. Look it up on other YouTube channels. People are talking about it all over the place. We cannot let them win. Basically, if you enjoy the internet, no matter what political party you are, no matter what race, gender, origin of wherever you're from, just support net neutrality. If you enjoy internet, you support net neutrality. If you use internet daily and you can't live without internet, you support net neutrality. So thank you guys. If you made it this far, thank you for listening. And I hope we can win this, hopefully. But thank you guys for joining me, and I'll hopefully see you guys on the next episode. Thank you guys for joining me. See you later, and goodbye.